Hello there, and welcome to 100 Facts Before Sleep. Tonight, we drift into the deepest and most beautiful mystery in all of physics. Light itself. It is not a particle. It is not a wave. It is, somehow, impossibly, both. It travels for 13 billion years across the void of space as a perfect, gentle wave, only to arrive at your eye as a single, solid particle. Every glimpse of a distant star, every color of a sunset, and every law of reality is built on this profound, quiet contradiction. It is the universe's most fundamental riddle. If you enjoy these quiet journeys, I invite you to subscribe or share a thought below. For now, just breathe. Let your eyes grow heavy and let the quiet wonder of light itself cradle your thoughts. Let's begin. Fact 1. The central mystery of light is its dual nature. It is not one thing or the other. It is a wave-particle duality. It behaves like a gentle, spreading wave when it travels, and like a single, solid particle when it hits something. Fact 2. The particle of light is called a photon. It is a single, indivisible packet or quantum of light energy. You cannot have half a photon. It is all or nothing. Fact 3. The wave of light is an electromagnetic wave. It is a quiet, invisible disturbance in the electric and magnetic fields of the universe. It is a ripple in the very fabric of reality. Fact 4. Light travels at the ultimate speed limit. In the perfect vacuum of space, a photon travels at exactly 299,792,458 meters per second. This isn't just a record, it is a fundamental law of the cosmos. Fact 5. This cosmic speed limit is so important it has its own symbol, a lowercase c. This comes from the Latin word celeritas, which simply means swiftness or speed. Fact 6. Light is born from a quantum leap. It is created inside an atom when an excited electron jumps from a high-energy orbit down to a lower-energy one. The extra energy it loses is released as a single new photon flying away at speed c. Fact 7. Unlike sound, which needs to travel through a medium like air or water, light needs nothing. It is its own traveler. It can journey for billions of years through the cold, perfect, and silent vacuum of empty space. Fact 8. The light from our own sun is not instant. It takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for a photon to travel the 93 million miles from the sun's surface to your eye. Fact 9. This means all light is a form of time travel. When you look at the sun with safe protection, you are not seeing it as it is now. You are seeing it as it was over 8 minutes ago. Fact 10. The life of a photon is its journey. It is born from an atom, travels across space and time, and its life ends when it is absorbed by another atom, whether that atom is in a distant dust cloud, a leaf, or in the retina of your eye. Fact 11. The light our eyes can see, visible light, is only a tiny, tiny sliver of all the light that exists. It is just one part of the vast electromagnetic spectrum. Fact 12. This spectrum, from the lowest energy to the highest, includes radio waves, microwaves, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet, X-rays, and most powerful of all, gamma rays. Fact 13. The only difference between a radio wave that carries a song and a gamma ray from a star's explosion is its wavelength. They are all fundamentally the same stuff: light. Fact 14. Wavelength is the quiet physical distance between the crest of one light wave and the next. Radio waves can be as long as a building. Gamma rays are smaller than a single atom. Fact 15. The colors we see are just our brain's translation of different, tiny wavelengths of light. Red light has the longest, gentlest wavelength we can see. Violet light has the shortest, most energetic. Fact 16. A rainbow is the spectrum made visible. Tiny, suspended water droplets in the air act like millions of prisms, splitting white sunlight into all its component colors, a process called dispersion. Fact 17. White light is not a color. It is a mixture, the sum of all the colors of the rainbow, all traveling together in perfect harmony. Fact 18. Black is not a color. It is the opposite. It is the profound and quiet absence of all light. An object looks black when it absorbs all the photons that strike it and reflects none. Fact 19. Just beyond the red light we can see there is infrared light. We cannot see it with our eyes, but our skin can feel it. It is the gentle, radiant warmth you feel from a distant fire. Fact 20. Just beyond the violet light we can see, there is ultraviolet, UV, light. It is too energetic for our eyes, but we see its effects. It is what causes a quiet sunburn and gives a flower its secret: bee attracting patterns. Fact 21. The particle of light, the photon, has zero mass. This is the secret to its speed. Because it has no mass, it is not weighed down by reality and must travel at the cosmic speed limit. Fact 22. The photoelectric effect is what proved light is a particle. Albert Einstein, not for relativity, won his Nobel Prize for this. He showed that light hits a metal not like a wave, but like a stream of tiny bullets, photons, knocking electrons loose. Fact 23. The most famous and quiet experiment in physics is the double-slit experiment. It proves the central mystery. If you shoot single photons at a barrier with two slits, they don't act like particles. They act like waves, passing through both slits at once and interfering with themselves on the other side. Fact 24. The observer effect is the strangest part of that experiment. If you try to watch and see which slit the photon actually goes through, the very act of measuring it forces the photon to choose. It behaves like a particle, the wave pattern vanishes, and the mystery deepens. Fact 25. Light has momentum. Even though a photon has no mass, it has energy and momentum. It can push. This is not a metaphor. The gentle, collective pressure of sunlight is what pushes the tails of comets away from the sunday. Fact 26. We can use this gentle push. A solar sail is a vast, thin, reflective sheet in space. The constant, quiet, and free pressure from sunlight itself is enough to slowly propel a spacecraft across the solar system with no engine and no fuel. Fact 27. A photon is a quantum, an indivisible packet. An atom cannot absorb half a photon. It must absorb the entire photon's energy or none at all. This all-or-nothing rule is the foundation of quantum mechanics. Fact 28. The energy of a photon is tied to its wavelength. A short wavelength photon, like blue or UV light, is a high-energy particle. A long wavelength photon, like red or infrared light, is a low-energy particle. Fact 29. This is why UV light is dangerous, but radio waves are not. A single, high-energy UV photon has enough power to break a chemical bond in your DNA, causing a sunburn. A radio wave photon is far too weak. Fact 30. Light doesn't just travel in a straight line. Light is the straight line. In physics, the straightest possible path through the universe, including through curved spacetime, is defined by the path that a beam of light takes. Fact 31. When light hits an object, three things can happen. It can be absorbed, reflected, or transmitted. Most objects are a quiet combination of all three. Fact 32. Absorption is when an object eats the light. The photon's energy is transferred to the object's atoms, usually making them vibrate faster. This is why a black shirt, which absorbs all light, gets hot in the sunday. Fact 33. Reflection is when light bounces off a surface. A mirror is so smooth at a microscopic level that it reflects all the light in a perfect, orderly way, creating an image. This is specular reflection. Fact 34. A piece of paper is also reflective, but it is rough. It scatters the light in every possible direction. This diffuse reflection is why you can see the paper, but you cannot see your own reflection in it. Fact 35. An object's color is the color of the light it reflects. A blue flower is not blue. It is a material that is perfectly tuned to absorb all the long red, yellow, and green wavelengths, but it rejects the blue wavelengths, scattering them to your eye. Fact 36. A transparent object, like a pane of glass, is a material whose atoms are not tuned to absorb visible light. The photons don't have the right energy, so they simply pass right through undisturbed. Fact 37. But light slows down when it travels through a medium, like water or glass. It is no longer in a vacuum. This change in speed is what causes the light beam to bend. This bending is called refraction. Fact 38. Refraction is why a straw in a glass of water looks bent or broken at the surface. Your eye is being tricked by the light, which is bending as it exits the water and enters the air. Fact 39. This is also how a prism works. As white light enters the glass, the different colors, wavelengths, are bent by different amounts. Violet light bends the most, and red light bends the least. This splits the white light into a rainbow. Fact 40. The sky is blue because of Rayleigh scattering. The tiny, invisible molecules of nitrogen and oxygen in our atmosphere are the perfect size to scatter high-frequency blue light in all directions. The sky is a vast, beautiful, and quiet scattering effect. Fact 41. At sunset, the sky turns red for the same reason. The sunlight must travel through more of the atmosphere to reach your eye. By the time it gets to you, all of the shorter, blue wavelengths have been scattered away, leaving only the long, gentle, and unscattered red and orange wavelengths. Fact 42. Your eye is a biological light collector. The lens in the front is a clear, flexible structure that focuses the light, and the retina at the back is the quiet, light-sensitive film that captures the image. Fact 43. Your retina has two types of light-detecting cells, rods and cones. The rod cells are for your night vision. They are incredibly sensitive to even a single photon, but they cannot see color. This is why in the deep twilight, the world looks like it's in shades of gray. Fact 44. The cone cells are for color. They are less sensitive, which is why they turn off in the dark. Most humans are trichromats, meaning we have 3 types of cone cells. Fact 45. Those 3 cones are tuned for red, green, and blue light, RGB. All the millions of colors you have ever seen in your life are just your brain's quiet interpretation of how these 3 cells are being mixed and stimulated. Fact 46. You have no yellow cone. You see the color yellow when both your red and your green cone cells are gently stimulated at the same time. Your brain receives these 2 signals and, in its wisdom, invents the color yellow. Fact 47. You have a blind spot in each eye. This is a small patch on the retina where the optic nerve physically connects, and there are no rods or cones there. It is a tiny, quiet hole in your vision. Fact 48. You do not see this blind spot. Your brain, in its wonderful and silent way, fakes it. It takes the information from the surrounding area and paints over the hole, so your world appears perfectly whole. Fact 49. Polarization refers to the direction a light wave vibrates. Most light vibrates in all directions. Glare from a road or water is light that has become organized, vibrating horizontally. Fact 50. Polarized sunglasses work by having a tiny, vertical filter, like a picket fence. This filter blocks all the horizontal glare light, but lets the gentle, vertical light pass through, making the world seem calmer and clearer. Fact 51. Every star in the night sky is a sun from the past. The light from Sirius, the brightest star, is 8.6 years old. You are seeing it as it was 8.6 years ago. Fact 52. The light from the Andromeda Galaxy, the most distant object you can see with the naked eye, is 2.5 million years old. When that light began its quiet, lonely journey, modern humans did not yet exist on Earth. Fact 53. The oldest light in the universe that we can detect is the cosmic microwave background, CMB. This is not light from a star, but a faint, gentle, and uniform glow that fills the entire sky. Fact 54. The CMB is a baby picture of the universe. It is the leftover heat, the quiet, fading echo of the Big Bang itself. It is the light from when the cosmos was only 380,000 years old, when it finally cooled enough to become transparent for the first time. Fact 55. We know the universe is expanding because of light. When a distant galaxy is moving away from us, its light waves are stretched. This stretching shifts the light toward the red end of the spectrum. This is called redshift. Fact 56. A few rare galaxies are moving toward us, such as Andromeda. Their light is compressed by their motion, shifting it to the blue end of the spectrum. This is called blue shift. Fact 57. We know what stars are made of by reading their light. By passing starlight through a prism, we can see a chemical barcode. Certain colors are missing, absorbed by the elements in the star's atmosphere. This is spectroscopy, and it is the quiet language of the stars. Fact 58. Gravity bends light. This was Albert Einstein's great prediction. A massive object like our sun warps the fabric of space-time, and light in its journey must follow this curve. Fact 59. This effect is called gravitational lensing. A massive galaxy cluster can act as a giant natural telescope. It bends the light from a galaxy behind it, magnifying it and sometimes creating multiple, ghostly images of the same object. Fact 60. The speed of light, c, is not just the speed of light, it is the speed of causality. It is the fastest way that any information, any cause, can send its effect through the universe. It is the universe's quiet, ultimate law. Fact 61. A laser is not just strong light, it is ordered light. The word itself is an acronym for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Fact 62. The light from a laser is coherent. This is its secret. All the photons in the beam are the same, pure color, wavelength, and all of their waves are marching in perfect, quiet, lockstep unison. This is what gives it the power to cut steel or perform delicate surgery. Fact 63. A fiber optic cable is a light pipe. It is a single, hair-thin strand of impossibly pure glass, so clear that if the ocean were made of it, you could see the seafloor from the surface. Fact 64. It works by total internal reflection. Light is shined into the glass at a very shallow angle. It tries to escape, but instead just bounces off the inside wall of the glass, millions and millions of times, trapped on its journey. Fact 60. The internet is made of light. This very moment, these words are traveling to you as tiny, rapid pulses of laser light, flashing through a vast, silent, and dark network of fiber optic cables that stretch across continents and under the deepest oceans. Fact 66. A photograph is a light fossil. It is a quiet, chemical, or digital sensor that captures the pattern of light in a single frozen moment, allowing us to hold a piece of the past in our hands. Fact 67. A digital screen, like your phone, works with additive color. It has millions of tiny pixels, each made of a tiny red, green, and blue light, RGB. By mixing these three, it can add them up to create all the millions of colors you see. Fact 68. A printed page works with subtractive color. It starts with a white page, which reflects all light, and adds inks, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, CMYK. These inks subtract light, absorbing certain colors, to create the final image. Fact 69. Bioluminescence is the light of life. It is not heat, but a cold light, created by a chemical reaction inside a living thing. It is the quiet, gentle glow of a firefly, or the ethereal blue light of a deep-sea creature. Fact 70. Fluorescence is a magical transformation. A fluorescent material will eat one kind of light and spit out another. It absorbs a high-energy, invisible UV photon and then re-emits that energy as a lower-energy, visible light photon. This is why a highlighter looks so uncannily bright. Fact 71. A photon does not experience time. This is one of the most profound and quiet truths of relativity. Because a photon travels at the speed of light, from its own strange point of view, time stops. Its internal clock does not tick. Fact 72. For a photon, the journey of 13.8 billion years across the entire observable universe is instantaneous. Its birth from the Big Bang and its death in your eye are, for it, a single, timeless moment. Fact 73. A photon also does not experience space. From its perspective, the vast cosmic distance between that first star and your eye is length contracted down to zero. For light, there is no time and no distance. Fact 74. The most famous equation in all of physics, E equals mc squared, is a statement about light. It means energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. Fact 75. The c squared part is a truly enormous number. This equation tells us that a tiny, tiny amount of mass can be converted into a vast amount of energy, E, and it also tells us that light, which is pure energy, is, in a way, equivalent to mass. Fact 76. This is how the sun shines. It is not burning like a chemical fire. In its core, it is fusing hydrogen into helium. In this process, a tiny fraction of the mass is lost, or rather, converted into a colossal amount of energy, the photons we call sunlight. Fact 77. We can also do the reverse. It is possible to create matter from pure light. If two extremely high-energy photons, gamma rays, collide, they can annihilate each other and, in their place, a particle and an antiparticle, like an electron and a positron, can be born. Fact 78. When matter meets its opposite, antimatter, they annihilate each other in a perfect, quiet flash. Their entire mass is converted back into pure energy, into high-energy photons. Fact 79. A black hole's event horizon is defined by light. It is the point of no return, the quiet, invisible boundary around a black hole where the force of gravity is so strong that the escape velocity becomes greater than the speed of light. Fact 80. Since nothing in the universe can travel faster than light, and light itself cannot escape, this is the ultimate dark prison. It is black because no light can ever return to an outside observer. Fact 81. The light from the sun's core is not 8 minutes old. It is ancient. A photon born in the sun's core from a fusion reaction may take 100,000 years to reach the surface. Fact 82. It does not travel in a straight line. The sun's interior is so dense that the photon is on a drunken walk. It travels a tiny distance, is absorbed by an atom, then re-emitted, then absorbed again, staggering its way, millimeter by millimeter, to the surface over a quiet eternity. Fact 83. Quantum entanglement is light's spooky action at a distance. You can create two photons that are entangled. Their fates, their properties, are mathematically and mysteriously linked. Fact 84. If you measure one entangled photon and find it is spinning one way, you will know instantly that its twin is spinning the opposite way, even if that twin is on the other side of the galaxy. Fact 85. This connection is instantaneous, faster than light, but it cannot be used to send a message. You cannot control the outcome. It is a deep, quiet, and profound connection in the very fabric of reality, a riddle we have not yet solved. Fact 86. Light slows down in water, but it is possible for a particle, like an electron, to travel through that water faster than the light in the water. Fact 87. When this happens, the particle creates a photonic boom, a shock wave of light. This is called Cherenkov radiation, and it is the beautiful, eerie, and quiet blue glow you can see in the water of an underwater nuclear reactor. Fact 88. Some theories of physics propose the existence of dark photons. These would be the particles of a dark light, a force that interacts only with dark matter. Fact 89. If this is true, it suggests there may be a vast, complex, and dark universe all around us, with its own dark light, dark chemistry, and dark laws, all living in quiet, unseen parallel to our own. Fact 90. We still do not truly know why. We do not know why light has this strange dual nature, or why the quiet act of observing it fundamentally changes its behavior. It remains the deepest and most beautiful mystery in all of science. Fact 91. We are made of starlight. This is not a poetic metaphor. It is a quiet, literal, and profound scientific fact. The universe, in its very first moments after the Big Bang, created only the lightest, simplest elements: hydrogen, a little helium, and a trace of lithium. Every other element that makes you, the carbon in your cells, the nitrogen in your DNA, the calcium in your bones, and the iron in your blood was forged in a place of unimaginable heat and pressure. These elements were created in the hearts of stars that lived and died long before our sun was ever born. These massive, ancient suns were the universe's first great forges. For millions of years, they fused lighter elements into heavier ones. The carbon that allows for the complexity of life, the oxygen that fills your lungs, all of it was born inside a star, a place where light and matter are one. When these stars reached the end of their lives, they did not just fade away. They exploded in a final, glorious, cataclysmic event called a supernova, a blast of light so bright it could outshine its entire galaxy. Fact 92. The legacy of those ancient stars is the air you breathe. That final, explosive act of a supernova was an act of profound creation. It scattered all those new, heavy elements, the stardust, across the vast, silent cold of interstellar space. This rich, elemental dust then drifted for eons, mingling with the primordial hydrogen clouds. This enriched gas became the raw material for the next generation. Our own solar system, our sun, our Earth, and all the other planets are second generation, or perhaps even third generation, cosmic citizens. We are formed from the quiet, recycled ashes of stars that died billions of years ago. So, as you look up at the night sky, remember that you are not separate from it. You are a part of it. The universe is not just out there, it is in you. We are, in the most literal sense, a quiet, breathing, thinking, and wondering piece of the cosmos. A legacy of starlight trying to understand itself. Fact 93. All life on Earth is powered by the Sunday. The entire complex and beautiful web of life, from the deepest ocean trench to the highest mountain peak, is built upon a single, quiet, magical process: photosynthesis. This is the gentle green miracle of a plant, an alga, or a tiny bacterium. It is the ability to capture a single arriving photon of light that has traveled 93 million miles, and to store that photon's energy. The plant takes this pure, massless solar energy and, using it as a tiny engine, it breaks apart water and carbon dioxide. It then rebuilds them into a molecule of sugar. This sugar is a chemical battery, a tiny, stable package of stored sunlight. Every leaf on every tree is a quiet, natural solar panel, turning the raw energy of a star into the physical, chemical energy of life. It is the silent, green foundation of our entire world. Fact 94. Life is a cosmic battery. Every single thing you do, every moment of your existence, is powered by this stored sunlight. The energy you are using to breathe right now, the warmth of your body, the chemical spark that forms a thought or a memory, that energy did not originate in your body. It originated in the core of the sunday. You received it by eating a plant that captured the light, or by eating an animal that ate the plant. You are a quiet, walking, talking, and dreaming vessel of second-hand or third-hand solar energy. Life is a process of passing this energy along. A firefly's glow is sunlight, chemically transformed. A whale's deep song is powered by the plankton that bloomed in the sunday. Every move you make, every word you speak, is the quiet, final act of a photon that began its journey long before you were born. Fact 95. Our very language is built on this truth. We are so instinctively and profoundly connected to light that it has become the foundation for all our most important metaphors. We speak of the light of knowledge, the light of an idea, or a bright student. We seek enlightenment. We shed light on a problem. We speak of a dark age, of being in the dark, of the darkness of ignorance. We know in our very bones that light is truth, that light is understanding, that light is good. And that darkness is the unknown, the uncertain, the fearful. When we finally understand something, we say, I see. Our consciousness and our language have been shaped by this one central fact, that our primary sense, our connection to the world, is the act of gathering light. To see is to know. Fact 96. For most of its existence, a photon is a lonely traveler. This is a quiet and almost melancholy thought. A photon is born, perhaps in the core of a star 100,000 light years away. It is flung out into the void at the ultimate speed. And then it travels. It does not age. It does not waver. It just is. It travels through the perfect, cold, and silent emptiness of interstellar space. It may travel for 1,000,000 years or 1,000,000,000 years, past vast, dark nebulas, past sleeping solar systems, past galaxies that are themselves just islands of light in an endless, dark ocean. It is a single, massless particle wave, a perfect, lonely ripple in the fabric of reality, carrying a single, specific message of a specific event, an atom's leap from a time and a place that no longer exists. Fact 97. Its entire vast journey is for one single, final moment. The life of a photon is not the journey. The journey is just the waiting. Its entire purpose is the final, vanishing instant of its absorption. The moment it lands, the moment it strikes an object in its long, lonely voyage, comes to a definitive, quiet end. Its journey of 1,000,000 years is over in an instant as it strikes the leaf of a tree, or the surface of a distant dead moon, or the vast, dark ocean. Its energy, its message, is delivered, and the photon itself, as an independent traveler, ceases to be. It is a one-way trip, a message in a bottle from the past that is only ever read once, at the very moment it is destroyed. Fact 98. Every photon that hits your eye and allows you to see a star has completed a journey of trillions upon trillions of miles. It is a quiet, personal, and cosmic delivery. Think of it. A photon is born in the heart of a star like Sirius, 8.6 years ago. It travels for nearly 9 years across 50 trillion miles of cold, empty space. It evades dust clouds, it evades gravitational fields, it evades every other atom in the universe. It travels all that way, and in its final millionth of a second, it passes through the atmosphere, through your window, through the pupil of your eye, and lands on a single, tiny, waiting nerve cell in your retina. A quiet message from a distant sun delivered, after all that time, only to you, fact 90 end. And so we return to the mystery, the one that no one has ever solved. The gentle, spreading wave of possibility travels across the universe, a ripple of pure potential. It is not in any one place. It is just a probability. It is a maybe. But the moment it interacts, the moment it is observed by your eye, or by a detector, or by a leaf, that entire vast wave of possibility collapses. It vanishes. And in its place, at one single definite point, a particle of reality appears. The maybe becomes a here. The very act of looking at the universe seems to force it to make a choice. We are not just quiet, passive observers of the cosmos. We are somehow, in a way we do not understand, participants. Fact 100. And now, the room is quiet. The light is off. And in the perfect, peaceful darkness, your own internal world comes alive. You are a part of this mystery. You are made of this light. You are a child of the stars, a complex, thinking, dreaming collection of atoms forged in their hearts. And now, you can rest. You can let the quiet, dark waves of sleep wash over you, knowing that you are, and have always been, a part of this beautiful, luminous, and mysterious universe. Good night.